Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Darkstone for the PlayStation 1. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, I had defeated the last dungeon, which involves us getting all of these crystals: nobility, virtue, wisdom, compassion, strength, integrity, and bravery. I think that was all of them. So, I had done a little bit of money grinding in order to, well, afford some new stuff, because let's face it, the stuff that I was having was not exactly up to snuff, because I was dying pretty freaking fast. So I had said to myself, you know what, I do need a better weapon, because the weapon I had, while the absorbing thing is very nice, wasn't really pulling its weight, I suppose, for lack of a better word. So I went and got this Master Sword. If I remember correctly, the last Master Sword I had was a one-handed weapon. This one is two. So I either use the one-handed sword, or the one two-handed sword, or I just spend way too long grinding for more money when I am just so close to the end of the game. So I'm going to pick up all my shit. That's a fun sound. And we're gonna head off to find Draak, who is hopefully the last thing I need to fight in pretty much the entire game, with no other problems to be had. Right? Right. Now I could also, I'm also gonna just drop my shield here, seeing as I'm still theoretically gonna use it. I just don't want to have it in my inventory at this exact moment. Alright. I suppose I should have saved beforehand, but you know what? We're gonna save now, because I forgot to. I should have saved after picking up all this stuff. But oh well. So we only really have one more place to go. And that is the next land. Sarkash. Theoretically, I could also do some other quests. I'm not even sure there's any other quests. I think it's just you have a quest per area. I don't know. But we're going to find Sarkash. Which, if I remember correctly, I did find. I think it was an entire, like, oh, it happens to be just over here situation. Pastel. And no, I am not gonna deal with this punk. I am tired, and I really just want to beat this game now. Oh yeah, to show how much damage I do. Two-shot and shit. I didn't buy this weapon at this current strength. I actually bought it when it was 20 more endurance. Because I was just like, I need something that's going to slay, because my current weapon is not doing the job. Nope, that's the Mathada. Mathaba? Mathada. And if you hear echo of the game, I'm sorry, it's too hot for my headphones. It's just, this land. Ow. Is this land shape? Okay, nope. There's Sarkash. So we only have to find the dungeon. And when we get down there, we gotta find our way down. Matter of fact, I should probably consider not leveling, but saving before going into the thing and deciding to read exactly what I need to do to deal with this thing. Because it has been a while. Where are you? I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't found a another book for healing at all. Thinking about it. Because my healing is still not high level, is it? Is it still level 1 heal? Yeah, still level 1 heal. Or maybe that dude was gonna be pissed at me if I didn't. Oh, hello. I think I found it? I'm gonna save before I do anything else. Okay. Excuse me. Saving. Faster. I know there isn't too much to this quest. I know that I have to put each of the crystals on this thing to make the time orb. Once you've found the 7 crystals, put them on the pedestals. Oh, and then I go into there, and then I get my ass handed to me. Alright. Give me a moment, folks. Oh, well, this is going to be a fun situation, isn't it? Oh, well. Alright. Time to put all the crystals onto the thing. And now I don't have to worry about these damnable crystals any longer. I may have to worry about dying, but hey. Excuse me. Ugh, that came out of nowhere. And there we go. Congratulations. Thanks to the 7 crystals, you can now reconstitute the time orb. It's not very orby shaped, okay. From now on, you'll be the keeper. The power of the orb will prevent Draak from regenerating for a moment or two, at which point you'll be able to defeat him. But be careful, the orb can only be used once, after which it will need to be recharged. Come back and see me if you need to. Good luck! So yeah, how we're supposed to do this is we run on down to the room where Draak is. I don't know why the hell I'm doing this, just paranoid saving, shut up. And try to smack him down as hard as we can, as fast as we can. Use the time orb at a certain point, and continue to smack him down. Now, hopefully, if I'm reading this right, I might find something useful on the same level that he is on to help fight him. That might actually be better than the Master Sword that I got, but we'll see how that goes. I'm only half dreading this. I don't remember too well this particular place. I just remember it being a pain in my ass. I don't remember it looking so nice though. Like, holy shit. Anyone else find it a little bit funny that Draak is pretty much just always employed Amazons? I mean, a dude knows, dude likes what he likes, but man. I feel like I've been fighting nothing but Amazons for a very long time. Yeah, downside of this particular Master Sword is that it is kind of slow. Well, I don't have the things to cast mutation. The sadness. Like, the gear we have at this level is not that bad. It's just trying to afford it. That's the worst part. Trying to afford anything and not just spending hours trying to grind, which I suppose is going to be the one thing that I don't mind too much about that glitch. I'm supposed to be finding a particular room. Oh god. Damned spirit, eh? Yep, don't like that. I'm just waiting for the realization. Actually, wait. This might be me realizing. No, alright. Anytime that I see something called damnable spirit, or some sort of ghostly thing like that, I'm half expecting it to drain my constitution, my vitality, my HP maximum, mind you, not just drain my HP, just my maximum amount. Yep. Hang a Louie. And down we go. So this should be the level that Draak is on. Yep, Draak Slayer. I'm gonna save once we get down here, by the way. Oh, hello. Well, at least I'm one-shotting these skeleton dudes. Okay. Paranoid saving? Yes, I am. Because I'd rather not have to do what I did for the last 10 minutes again. Spend like 30 seconds saving just so as I can not worry about having to die and go through all that all over again. Come on. Wee faster. There we go. So is it this one?
Please help.
Once again, the Eye of Cain.
Please help.
I suppose theoretically I should also be using more of my health potions as well. Oh, I have no map here. Great. I love the idea of being lost eternally while searching for a goddamn dragon thing that's gonna try to kill me. Please hit the scorpion. Thank you.
Please help.
The fact that the fireball traps in this are not considered fire is going to drive me nuts. Sure.
Please help. I do not have enough money.
I actually hate you, game. Alright, I'm gonna spare y'all with the loading screen, so give me a second, folks. What was my button combination again? Alright. We're in Draak's lair again. Seriously, the fact that the fireballs don't actually do fire damage drives me nuts. Like, why even get the 100% resistance to fire? I know that there's other things that do fire damage. Trust me, I know. Ah, tip. Well, that wasn't that bad. I feel like I gotta save every single time that I get into a new room now. This is only a little bit annoying. So give me a second. Save successful. So we jump on the round ones to come to the square ones. I swear to God. You know what? Fine. Fine. I'll leave. Not knowing where I'm going with a map makes this a lot harder. Oh, you're Draak. Congratulations, you have come this far. It's truly incredible. It was also the biggest mistake you ever made. In the last, you'll soon discover the magnitude of my awesome power. Prepare to meet your match. Well, time for some fun.
Please help. Please help.
Okay. So the two mystical wyverns make this a little bit hard too. Grant, give me a moment. God, this is just gonna be a ginormous pain in the ass, isn't it? I have the fire resistance. I'm not worried about fire resistance. I'm worried about freaking kind of everything else. Also, part of me is thinking that I should probably kill all these scorpions. I hate. Come on. Gotta be freaking point blank with their face in order to do anything. Or eyes, I suppose. If I'm gonna be using this sword, I'm definitely gonna be needing the master shield. Prayer. The prayer skill. I'm going to be using the prayer skill. I'm also going to save right here so I don't have to run through that room again. Give me a sec. I don't like pausing every 5 seconds because I'm going to die over and over and over again, but hey, here we are. Just making sure the game didn't drop anything new and spectacular for me. Because now I'm going to have to put you on. Blah 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 dialogue. Blah 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 cutscene. Running away a little bit. Activate thing. Realize my light went out. Okay, no, those little mystical drakes are actually bullshit. Alright, on the one hand, I can relatively easily survive his fire blast. On the other hand, can't really easily survive his freaking mystical drakes. This is where I really, really, really hope that the mystical drakes aren't... Oh, please don't respawn all the mystical drakes all the time. Please do not be spawning the mystical drakes 24 goddamn 7. You're already, I can already tell you, you're a hard-ass boss anyways. You don't need 2 additional Oh, this is already going to drive me nuts. So I don't know if it's going to work. Because I never trust anything online these days. Oh, right, you respawn because the goddamn screen... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Alright. Light spell. prayer. And according to this dude, invisibility makes it so as nothing will see me and I can lure just Draak out into the open. I wonder if I can cast stone on Draak. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I seem to be still getting attacked by him and his wyverns. I'm level 32. A new playthrough requires me to be at least level 20. How balls-ass insanely powerful do you expect? 1 second. Yeah, let me begin new quest. Try someone else. I can't try someone else. Okay. This is grand. This is great. Oh, I think I have to create a hero in order to... You know what? Fine. Well, I guess a thief. Color Ah. Begin new quest with her. Yeah, I can't even begin to be under expert or even master until level 20. Am I gonna have... How am I supposed to do this? So apparently there's a couple of relatively cheesy ways to go about doing this. One is to go back up. Well, hit him until he's at half health, go back up and through teleportation as soon as the time orb is about to run out. Get it recharged, come back down, reuse it, and just keep on hitting him. But that one seems far more time consuming than reasonable. The other one seems a little bit more reasonable, but does require a little bit of backtracking.
Please help.
Oh, just die to Eyes of Cain! What the actual fuck? Just... Nope. 1 second. Alright, so I've actually been playing a little bit with cheats because I'm pissed. And I did find Mjolnir, which is 30 strength, 40 dex. Unfortunately, its damage is meh, but with that durability, I wonder. I do wonder. Because it is half damage, effectively. Hammer. Alright, let's actually get to the meat and the bones of this, because I'm tired and I wasn't expecting the game to suddenly take such a bullshit turn, if I'm going to be honest. Now with Mjolnir in hand. And cheats enabled, because screw it at this point. Yeah, let's just see here. Okay, I'm doing fairly decent damage against these guys still. But yeah, no, he is just constantly spawning them. My helmet's about to break. Out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, most everything on me is going to break except for my helmet, except for my, Why are you attacking the wyvern? Attack the god... Game. I cannot emphasize enough how much I hate you right now. Alright, come on. Oh my god, they really are just... So I'm wondering whether or not this game is possible. There goes the helmet. Not that I care that much, but it still sucks. Yeah, it's like no matter what I do, I specifically target Draak, only for one of the wyverns to meander over, and suddenly I'm attacking one of the wyverns. And my armor's about to break too now. Is there an upper limit of the amount of these wyverns that I need to slay in order for them to stop spawning or something? Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Yeah, I'm officially of a mind that this is, unless you are going to spend way too much time trying to kill this guy, actually impossible. Actually, I have one other idea that could work, base game. No, I cannot seem to stone the wyverns. So what we have here is bullshit. That's all I got, is that we have here bullshit. I can attempt invisibility again. No, they see me. Oh, no, now they don't. It's a hell of a short range of duration, if you ask me. And of course, I'm back to targeting the goddamn drakes. The wyverns, not the drakes. If it was the drake, that'd be another situation of which that I should be happy. But here we are. Now, of course, he is a dragon, so fire spells do nothing. I really don't have too many spell options unless I just spam magic bomb on him. Yeah, that seems to work. Except I'm still also targeting the drake, the freaking wyverns. Yep, once he gets down to a certain point, I have to cast. I have to use the Whoozabadooza on him. I'm now curious, because I know that you can't use the goddamn thing in Mjolnir until you have the stats to. Actually, I wonder. Can I lure him out at all? Because it seems like he's not coming out. That might have been a lie. And again, I'm constantly targeting the mythical wyverns, not Draak. So unless there's something I need to destroy? In order to make him stop doing that? Yeah, I'll need whatever key that he has. Okay, what if I were to play these ones? Because I need to target Draak. If I do that, he seems pretty keen on not leaving his abode. If I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, Ray of Injury? Would you please target Draak? Well, that Ray of Injury does hurt, it's just... ones at a time. How is this even conceivably possible? Also, yes, with Mjolnir I did find these drinks. I'm just not seeing how the hell this is conceivably possible. A, he is just stupidly strong, which understandable. He's supposed to be the final boss. That makes sense. Be a strong boss. That's great. B, he's got constantly spawning ads. That take the target away from me. Like, unless I can do something to change what it is I'm targeting, this is actually impossible. Or unless I can pull Draak away from this little pillar situation, which I can't. It doesn't seem to matter because he will just... Oh wait, is he actually coming out? Holy shit, he's actually coming out. Okay. So assuming that you're able to live through his wyverns, if you're just outside of his fiery breath, you can in fact hit him. Pressing the wrong button. Can I save right now? I think I'll just save right now. I don't want to have to try to do that. What do you mean save error? Okay. I thought that the save error was going to be, oh, you can't save in the middle of a fight, which game has allowed me to save and load right back into the middle of a fight countless times. I don't think it actually gives a crap. And honestly, I stopped giving a crap. Alright. I think I got this. Maybe? Oh wait, I was also using Berserker. Is there any other buffs? Maybe haste? Yeah, we'll just do Berserker. Come on. If I end up using the time stone and this does not kill, where is that extra damage coming from? Not extra damage, the extra... He's taking so much. And heals. Is this fight actually possible? Kind of a legit question. Alright. I have a load of money. Actually, wait. Even better idea, actually, now that I think about it. How much damage does this do in comparison? Okay, no. I know what it is. I'm getting stunned. But I think Magic Bomb still would have been the answer. One second. Oh, screw bosses that are just DPS checks. We did it. Blew it. Draak is dead. He who thought he would become a god has become a nobody. Your mission is not over though. Take the astral hand, go back into town, and place it on the stone of shade. The Darkstone. Yes, this way the people will at least be free. Will at last be free. Farewell and thank you for your conquest. Oh. I adamantly state that that fight was bullshit. Also, before we go into that, I can't seem to teleport into that, so can I... No. No. Look at all that money that's in there. Oh, wait, that's right. I'm an idiot. I have to use the key. Load of money. Is the place coming down on top of my head? Probably. Do I care? Apparently not that much. And to think, if I didn't have an infinite source of money, I would basically need all this just to get into the new game plus. Actually, yeah, is everything just kind of falling apart down here? Hello? Man, I didn't even get a level up from Jock. That's kind of the ultimate insult, really. But, let's go ahead. Use this. Teleport on out. Probably drop a save. And then save the world. Because that's what heroes do, apparently. Save game. Good lord. I'll save my final thoughts for after this final cutscene, but they are not entirely negative. I'll at least say that. Annoyed, yes. Negative, not necessarily. Alright, come on. A little bit faster. There we go. Save successful. And now, the astral, do I just use this here? Also dragon scale. Neat. Unidentified armor. Also neat. Here we go. Monolith. Yes, congratulations, hero. Thanks to your courage and ability, we are finally free from the terrible curse of the monolith. Day is already breaking, and its light represents the victory of order and justice. And that was Darkstone for the PlayStation 1, and of the two versions I know of that exist, between this and the PC version, this is the worst of the two. Just to be completely blunt about that. It still has its things about it that I do like. Being able to use a controller is really nice, but even then the controller is a little bit jank when it comes to actually controlling things. Especially in the fight versus Draak there, where I was pretty much forced to attack anything that was smaller compared to Draak himself. I don't know if that's a thing with just distance between your character and their character sprites, but it's definitely an annoyance when you're trying to slay a dragon and just a bunch of tinier dragons keep on infinitely spawning. All in all, though, I don't hate it, is the thing. It's like, it only felt like it was actually trying to break me from the second to the last dungeon. And other than that, most of the monsters just felt alright. I was able to heal myself relatively successfully, and I felt like I didn't get wombo comboed to death. New menu, new character skins are now available. A new menu, you say? We have bonus stuff. Video clips, cinematics, gallery. So we can view some of the art. Freaking sweet. That's kick-ass. Bunch of art. Not going to view the video clips, but I am going to at the least hit continue adventure so as it doesn't loop the opening cinematics. But yeah, it felt very much like OG Darkstone in that regard. But I don't know. I guess maybe it was just the very end that felt absolutely bonkers, bullshit, insanely, stupidly hard. The enemy itself was stupid strong, stronger than any armor I felt like I could even wield. I actually did try to swap to a bow, and the bow, I upgraded it so it should be doing 100 plus damage. It did 8. I was not going to be able to win with that thing. I don't even know how the hell a thief wins with that thing. The constantly spawning add-ons are atrocious. And the fact that every single time that you die and you spawn back into the place, you have to basically kill everything else that was in the room again, lest you just have yourself a bad day. In the end, I pretty much just spammed buying a bunch of potions or elixirs of dexterity and magic, use those until I was able to use the bow, and that helped my 2-hit, I suppose. And instead of using Mjolnir, I used the Master Sword because that sucker was doing 100 damage versus Mjolnir's like 40. Even then, I eked out that victory. And even then, I would not have been able to win this game were it not for cheats, because I had to have at the least infinite health so that I can actually, take a hit, because as you saw, Draak was doing 40 damage, and all my armor was getting broken almost instantaneously every single time, or not instantaneously, but definitely after a while of fighting him, and it was going to take a while. So you pretty much have to lower Draak, excuse me, to a point where you can cast the orb and still have enough time to kill him while he still has a lot of HP, while he's still hitting you for a buttload of damage. And even then, the most reliable way of not getting killed is his fire breath, which, again, the ranged attacks seem to have done nothing, so I suppose I could have just spammed bombs on him until I ran out of mana. Other than that, though, game's fine. Game works pretty damn well. I remember the PC version of Draak being absolutely bullshit as well, so it's nothing entirely new. It's just, it's Darkstone. It's kind of akin to, what was it? Damn it. Other PC game based around D&D. 3-party people. Dude look like Mad Mardigan. Y'all know the one. It was a fun time right up until that very ending part where it felt like everything was just damage spongy and it just spawns forever and ever, even when you're still in the dungeon. And that felt like very little progress, but I still would have preferred this version over the restoration version, because again, the restoration version does use a generative AI for their thumbnail, and the second that they use generative AI for anything, that's basically a red flag that they've done probably something else and are just kind of hoping you don't notice. But that's me. You can still get the original version of Darkstone for under $4 on GOG. You can still get it on Steam, I think for even less. I think. Let me double check that. Yeah. It's currently, as of me typing this, less than $1 on GOG. Get the original version. Don't bother with the restoration. There's minimal amount of effort for you to get it, either of them running crisp and clean. And it's fine either way. I did it so many years ago. You can do it now. All in all, this version of Darkstone, up until Draak himself, I would still give an 8 out of 10. The fact that you kept on locking on to dudes that weren't your main target was annoying, as well as melee attacks being far more annoying to use because you had to be exactly right up in their face to use them. Other than that, it's a fine game. And who knows, maybe it's because I was playing as the monk. Maybe one of the other characters just has a better reach. Maybe the warrior, go figure, is better at being a warrior. But that is Darkstone for the PlayStation X. It was fun, right up until Draak. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone says about Darkstone in general, though. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this adventure as much as I enjoyed going through it. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing. All that fun stuff helps out the channel, lets you know whenever I upload something, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a direct financial fashion, I have a couple of links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, Throne. You can use the Throne to throw stuff at my face instead of money. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, keeps me from going insane, and also goes to upgrading, not increasing, upgrading my PC for the channel, as well as buying games for the channel whenever I have the extra dosh. This was a fun adventure. Just, God, that last bit. I'm still in a very PlayStation-y mood. What should I play? Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next adventure. Hit my microphone. Take care. Cheers.